Here's question 13. So we want to fill in our table here. So I'm going to start with the first one there as a fraction, 1/4. So to turn that into a decimal, I can ask myself, how many times does 4 go into 1? And I can put that as 1 point, and I put as many zeros as I need to. So I'm going to start by saying 4 doesn't go into 1, but does 4 go into 10? Yeah, so 4 goes into 10 twice, and that would leave me with a remainder of 2. Now, how many times does 4 go into 20? Well, 4 goes into 20 5 times, and my decimal point is just going to stay right there. So the answer is, as a decimal, that becomes 0.25. Now, to turn that into a percentage, I need to move that decimal point over 2 spaces, and so that's going to become 25%. Okay, the next one, so 0.3, now the little dot above it, that means this is 0.3333, and that goes on forever. So hopefully we can recognize that this means 1/3. Equally, as a percentage, I'm going to move that decimal point over a couple of spaces, and that's going to become 33.3, and I'll put the little dot there, recurring percent. Then we've got 40%. So how do I go from 40% back to a decimal? Well, there's the decimal point. I'm going to move that over 2 spaces. So that's going to become 0.4. And you could have 0.4 or 0.40. I don't mind which. Then lastly, we want to turn that back into a fraction. So remember that this first decimal value here, that's in our tenths column. So that's the same as 4 over 10.